Hi, this is Ray with Mountain Sweet Honey, and today we're getting our hives ready for the winter season. And we've harvested the honey in August, early August, and now we're in the first 2 weeks of November. And this is what we're actually doing now, is taking a look at the hives to make sure that we know where the honey is for the bees for the winter months. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this hive up and let's see what's going on, and we're going to get this ready or winterized for the season here. Okay, one of the good things that I can see already is bees. We've got bees. They've already migrated from the brood box up into the upper part of the hive, and they do that simply for warmth, because warmth goes up. And we'll go ahead and pop this inner cover off. Okay, and there's our hive of bees, and looking down in here I can see that they still have very much adequate honey. Okay, what we're going to do next is we're going to get this hive put back together, and I'm going to put the top on very gently, rocking it back and forth, and put this back on the telescopic cover. Now I'm actually going to pull this. Let's pull this back off. This is your vent for really the summer months, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the top back on, and then I'm going to push it this way so it's up snug. This will help retain the warmth within the hive. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to look and see if there's openings that are there. And indeed there are. And what I'm going to do next is just make sure that it's snugged up. And then I'm going to come across with duct tape. And I like the Gorilla duct tape. It will stay all season, and it will keep these cracks sealed up so there is no open air blowing into the hive, and it will keep it nice and secure through this period of time. And of course you can take it off if need be during the winter months, but I wouldn't know the reason why you would want to get in this during the winter months, only during the spring. All right, so we've got this all sealed up now, and this works for us beekeepers in the south. Okay, this is a hive that's already migrated from the brood box up to the super to help with the warmth efficiency of the hive. So they've moved up, the queen's up here laying, and this is a great hive. It looks like almost every frame except for the center here is full of honey. So no needing to feed this particular one at this particular time. Okay, now the next thing that we're going to look at is this is a screen bottom board on this particular hive. And one of the problems that can happen during the winter is wind blowing up underneath here, and that will chill your hive down. So we're going to pull this out. We're going to clean it first and make sure that we got this clean for the winter months. One of the things that happens with these screen bottom boards, which I really do like, is they'll begin to sag down. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put some duct tape here to keep it from sagging and keep the wind from getting in there during this winter. This Gorilla Tape is extremely tacky, so once it's on there, it's there to stay for the season. Okay. All right, now your bees are sealed up in there, and there's not going to be a wind issue. Okay, I want to also talk about winterizing the front of the hive. As you can see, we're feeding sugar water. Right now here in the south, we're going to be doing a 1-to-1 sugar water until the end of November, and then we'll go to 2-to-1 sugar water at that point. We're using a Boardman feeder, and as you can see, the bees love it. And we've also reduced this by using the extended summer opening, and then we have reduced it by putting in that Boardman feeder. So now we have adequate ventilation for the hive, for the bees to get in and out, and warm enough for the bees during the evening hours. You can see even pollen still coming into the hive, that orange pollen that was coming in just a second ago. Now you'll see that we're not feeding this particular hive because it's got a full super of honey. Approximately, I'd say probably about 60 pounds of honey still in there. Given that it's November, they have a good chance that I will not have to feed this particular hive until probably late February, maybe beginning of March, just before nectar season clicks in. But each month I'm going to come out, pick up the back of the hive here, like this here, and see the weight. And if it's heavy, that tells me I don't have to get into the hive, and that there's sufficient food sources, i.e. honey, inside for them to eat. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you at mountainsweethoney.com.